these are all the products that I used. Only thing that is not there is the mousse that I use to seal my hair at the end. But it doesn't take much to do this style. So right here I'm just putting oil on my rubber bands to make sure that by me adding the rubber bands, it will not pull or snug on my hair. And as you guys can see, I'm going to show you what oil I use. You can use any oil though. Alrighty, right into the video. I do apologize that I'm in my nightgown, but it was late at night and I was like, you know what? Let me just do my hair so in the morning I can focus on everything else. So I do apologize. But right now I'm just parting my hair, making sure the parts are straight. Definitely in the front because I can officially see the front and not guess like I'm guessing on the back of my hair. So I'm just using Shine and Jam to go on my parts and around my edges. But in the front of my edges, I'm going to use a Murray's beeswax to make sure that my edges stay in place. So guys, the best thing for this hairstyle, or basically just making any part, is to make sure you have a rat tail comb. I was going back and forth between this comb and another comb, but this comb actually is what you need. With any edge control, this will help you get the precise parts that you need to make any hairstyle perfect. So right now, after I'm moisturizing, add the Shine and Jam, the Murray's beeswax to my head. I take my one part and make it into two so that the braiding hair can go in the center. Now this hairstyle is very simple, but I think I made it more complicated for myself. I think I should have just added the rubber band right off the back. And you guys will see later in the video that I did start doing that, because this was just giving me a run for my money. My hair was just, it turned out nice, but it was just too complicated. So I'm going to set the braiding hair in the center of my part, and I'm going to combine both parts of hair together with the rubber band. And this is what I mean that I made it more complicated than it should have been. This is my first time ever doing this hairstyle, so I'm just literally winging it and praying for the best. So after I add the rubber band, I pull my hair, but not too tight, to make sure that everything is secured. And I grab both ends of the braiding hair, make them even, and I start to twist. Very tight, but when I twist, I'm actually tucking my real hair inside the braiding hair. Because I noticed when doing this hairstyle, if you do not try to tuck your hair, it will start to poke out once you get to the bottom and let the twist go and it's loose now. You will see all your natural hair. So the tighter the better. until you get all the way to the end. And you guys will see me dip my hand into the Murray's beeswax. That is what I'm using on my hair to make sure that everything is sticking together and smooth as ever. And I will also put it directly on the braiding hair by itself with not my real hair next to it, just to make sure everything is sticking together and I'm knocking out all the flyaways. So as you guys can see on the opposite side of my head, my hair is plaited up. And it is only plaited up because I just did a big chop like less than a month ago, or a little bit over a month. So as soon as I wash and deep condition my hair, I plait it up as soon as possible to make sure whatever style that I'm going to do will be stretched and ready to go. Already a little sped up, but it's a repeat of everything that I said. Once again, I'm taking my edge control, putting it all over, splitting my hair into two, placing the braided hair inside, combining my hair with the rubber band, and twisting. And do not forget to try to tuck your real hair. If you have curly or very, very thick hair, trust me, try your best to tuck your hair. And by using the edge control or the Murray's beeswax, that will help you tremendously. I am over it, but I'm gonna finish. So with this method, I just added the rubber band directly on without splitting it into two, and that did help, and it was easier to get done. But do not put the rubber band so tight, because if you do, you will not get any hair through. right here, you guys will see me taking some of the braided hair and covering my real hair. This is what I mean by trying to tuck your real hair. My ends are very curly, so I know if I do not do this method, you will be able to see my real hair at the end of my twist. So doing it very tight and making sure I tuck my real hair in will help hide my hair. So now I'm just applying the mousse to seal everything in. And with this hairstyle, it will come unraveled if you do not knot your ends or push your ends in hot water. So what I did was I just dipped my ends in hot water after everything was done to make sure that it would not unravel. So this is the final look, you guys. I am very satisfied. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.